hype for Marty Supreme has been insane ever since Josh Safdie's film debuted at the New York Film Festival a few months ago, and last night I finally got the chance to see what was, in my opinion, the most anticipated film of this year, and it did not disappoint. This movie was everything I was hoping for and more, and for fans of the uncut gems and good time style that you're used to from a Safdie brothers film, this brings that energy to the table in one of this year's best films and best on-screen performances. So as we all know, the Safdie brothers decided to go their separate ways in directing projects this year, and I have to say I wasn't a huge fan of Benny's film, The Smashing Machine, and don't get me wrong, it was still a very well-made film with a great performance by The Rock, but it just didn't have the same unique Safdie brothers style that I was hoping for. And so the fact that Josh has brought back that style here with Marty Supreme was really encouraging to see. The film is centered around a ping pong prodigy named Marty Mauser, played by Timothée Chalamet, who will stop at absolutely nothing to be the greatest of all time. And I have to say, I truly think this is the role that Timothée Chalamet was born to play. And it makes sense, as Josh Safdie has said many times that he didn't even start writing the film until he had Timothée on board to play Marty. Chalamet completely embodies this character in what I believe is his best performance yet. And the most impressive part of the role is that his character is constantly doing things to make him unlikable, and yet you can't help but want to root for him. It takes a very special performance for somebody to do some of the things that Marty does in this and still be on his side. In a way, it reminded me of Simon Rex's character in Red Rocket or Christian Bale in American Psycho, where you just keep thinking, how in the world does this character keep getting away with this, and why am I rooting for them? Also, we see Chalamet playing ping pong in the film many times at a really high level, and I'm pretty sure it's actually him playing. I mean, he did make headlines by saying that he practiced ping pong for 6 years in preparation, so I'm sure the majority of the scenes are truly him playing, which is pretty impressive. There were also so many great performances by the supporting cast. Most notably was Odessa A'zion, who was absolutely fantastic in this. I've been recently watching her in the HBO series I Love LA, and this was a total shift from the character she plays in that, which was really interesting to see and really impressive. Tyler, the Creator, was also excellent in the film, and I honestly hope he decides to do more acting in the future because he was just naturally great at it. His character was pretty minor in this, but he definitely leaves a lasting impression in that short amount of time. Gwyneth Paltrow was great as well, and had really solid chemistry with Chalamet throughout the film. And I will say I was a bit skeptical by the casting decision of Kevin O'Leary, but I realized quickly that I should never question Josh Safdie's casting decisions because it worked out really well. Another bright spot was the score by Daniel Lopatin, who, like the Safdies, has really created his own unique style in scoring films that differs from the norm, but it just really works so well in tandem with Josh Safdie's style. What I also loved about this film was just how it took off from the first frame. Like most Safdie films, it rarely gives you time to breathe and creates this anxious tension that is so fun and so different from anything else out there. I know there's a lot of people who can't stand that style of filmmaking, and it's valid, I get it, but it's what makes for really entertaining and unpredictable films, and I'd go as far as saying it's probably the only way to make a film about an ambitious ping pong player be as interesting as this film was. So with that being said, I highly recommend seeing Marty Supreme in theaters on Christmas Day.
Marty Supreme Christmas Day, Marty Supreme Christmas Day.
It's one of my favorite films this year and has an unbelievable performance by Timothée Chalamet that might just get him his first Oscar. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought of the film, and I will see you all in the next video.